Good morning and welcome to the Colorado Preparedness Net. This is KE0TCM. That is Kilo Echo Zero Tango Charlie Mike. My name is Jacob, and I will be net control today, transmitting from Littleton. This is a directed net that meets each Saturday at 9:30 a.m. local time for the discussion of preparedness for disasters or other events that could or have been affected our beautiful state. This net may be interrupted at any time for emergency or priority traffic. If you need to use the system during the net, please say break. You will be acknowledged by net control and we will suspend the net until you are clear. The Colorado Connection is a system of 15 repeaters throughout the state of Colorado that are linked together using 2-meter communications. Please keep in mind a couple of things here. If it's your turn to speak, do not key up and release to see if you have it, and then talk again. That just puts extra stress on the system. Before you key up and after the last transmission is ended, please pause a few seconds in case someone needs to break in. When it's your turn to speak, key the mic and wait 2 seconds to speak so we can hear your full transmission. Please keep in mind that the timeout for the repeater is 2 minutes. Remember, the tone for all Colorado Connection repeaters is 88.5 Hz. Today's topic is communications protocols post-disaster. So, for example, like what time do you attempt to contact, what frequencies will you use, pre-designated meetup locations, and other things like that. Check-ins will be taken in alphabetical order based on the suffix of your call sign. Please check in slowly and please speak slowly so I can keep up. With your call sign in ITU phonetics, your name, location, and if you have any traffic for the net. We will start with stations whose suffix start with A through H, Alpha through Hotel. If we could just do like 3 people at a time, and then I'll verify all the check-ins and we'll do another 3. So A through H, Alpha through Hotel, please check in now.
Alpha Echo Zero Lima Echo, JR Mobile in Western Kansas. Whiskey Zero Delta Oscar Kilo Echo Zero Alpha Papa Uniform, check and go.
Alright, we got a double there. Whiskey Zero Delta, didn't get the rest. And then the other person, I didn't catch yours. So Whiskey Zero Delta something, can you go first?
Whiskey Zero Delta Oscar Kilo, Doc in Littleton.
Alright, I got AE0LE, JR Mobile in Kansas, W0DOK, Doc in Littleton, and KE0P, didn't get the rest, in Colorado Springs. Can you go again?
Kilo Echo Zero Alpha Papa Uniform, Jeff, Colorado Springs, check and go.
Alright. right, KE0APU. Thank you. All right, next three. If you're still within A through H, Alpha through Hotel.
Whiskey 0 Delta Mike Hotel Doug in Wheat Ridge.
All right, looks like I just got W0DMH, Doug. Thank you. We'll now open it up through I through Romeo, India through Romeo, I through R. Please check in now.
Kilo India 5 Bravo Romeo Sierra. I'm on the mobile. I'm in Greeley.
This is the Colorado connection.
Kilo Echo 0 Oscar Papa Kilo. Aaron, mobile in Aurora.
All right, thank you. I got KE0OPK, Aaron. And then, don't know if I got the full one, KI5RS. Can you go again if I got that wrong?
Kilo India 5 Bravo Romeo Sierra. It's Adam. Sorry, I forgot that before. And I'm mobile and I'm in Greeley.
Perfect, thank you. Adam, KI5BRS. All right, let's open it all up. A through Z, India, or Alpha through Zulu. Please call in now.
This is Whiskey Bravo 2 Kilo Quebec Golf Denver. Colorado Springs mobile. Kilo Niner 2 This is Golf Lucas and Liston.
All right, hold up there.
Whiskey Bravo 2 Kilo Quebec Golf Denver.
We had a couple of doubles there. We might have to have everyone redo it. Let's first go with WB something in Denver.
Roger. Whiskey Bravo 2 Kilo Quebec Golf in Denver. And my name is Vinny Victor India November Yankee. Over.
Thank you, Vinny. WB2KQG. And then we had a mobile Colorado Springs. Could you go with your call sign?
Good morning. This is Pete. Kilo Echo 0 Tango Bravo Lima. Colorado Springs mobile.
Kilo Echo 0 T something L. What was that second to last letter?
Good morning. It's Kilo Echo Zero Tango Bravo Lima.
Thanks, Pete. KE0TBL. And then Lucas in Leadville, could you please go again? Awesome. Thank you, Lucas. K9ZRG. All right. Anybody else?
Kilo 9, Alpha, Tango, Kilo, Brian, Elbert County. K9, ATK.
All right. Thank you, Brian. K9ATK. And then the one right before him, it was incredibly staticky. I didn't get anything at all. Can you try again? I got Kilo Echo Zero Mike, and then it cut off beyond that. Could you maybe repeat it 2 more times? Alright, I got Kilo Echo Zero, Mike Alpha, and then I didn't get the last one. Did anybody else hear what his last letter was?
Uniform.
Alright, thank you so much. Anybody else want to check in today?
November 4, Delta Romeo Lima, Terrell, Colorado Springs, will just be a check and go. Kilo Echo Zero Lima, Kilo Tango, Avenue Boulder.
Alright, thank you, Daryl. N4DRL, and then KE0LKT in Boulder. Appreciate it, guys. Anybody else? Alright, don't worry, there will be time for late check-ins later on the net. This is KE0TCM Net Control for the Colorado Preparedness Net. Do we have any announcements of amateur radio interest? Please call Net Control now. Alright, if you are in the Denver metro area, there's a Simplex Preparedness Net on Wednesdays evenings at 7:30 p.m. hosted by K0BUM, Brian from Broomfield. Brian does a new topic each week and also takes time for people to test out their equipment for Simplex use. It's not hard to hit a repeater with 1 watt on an HT. I'm actually on an HT myself. It's nice to know what you can do on Simplex. His net is on frequency 146 6.550 simplex at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. Check it out sometime. This is KE0 TCM net control for the Colorado Preparedness Net. Today's topic, again, is communications protocols post-disaster. Like, what time do you attempt to contact, what frequencies will you use, and pre-designated meetup locations. Some questions to ask you guys and for you to think about. 1 second. Alright, so some questions to think about if you need some ideas. If it all went down tomorrow and your family's life depended on it, how would you receive information? What frequency would you turn to? What time do you listen, and for how long? What or who do you listen for? How would you report information? And how would you connect with like-minded people? That's kind of why I wanted to get into ham radio and stuff, is to have another mode of communication with like-minded people and get news and everything. So this is going to be helpful for me as well, but I think hopefully we can help out each other as well. Let's start with some of our mobile people. Let's start with JR in Western Kansas, AE0LE. Do you have anything to say?
This is AE0LE, JR here. Not really. Not really. Should be a good listen, though. Back to net.
Perfect. Thanks, JR. Hope I learned some stuff too. Aaron, mobile in Aurora, KE0OPK. Go ahead. Aaron, mobile in Aurora, KE0OPK. Do you have anything to say? Alright, let's try Adam and Greeley, KI5BRS. Do you have anything?
You're asking what frequency would we check? I guess for me, 14646 or 14652 on simplex. Otherwise, I try and pull up somebody on the Colorado connection. For me, ham radio was something I got into because my dad was into it whenever I was a kid, and I never did get into it at that time, and he passed away a few years ago. So it's kind of a way to remember him, but also a lot of my friends are into it in the 4x4, and it's a way to stay connected whenever I'm out and remote. So it's just a emergency or survival type tool. So kind of when it all goes down, we've been practicing because we're way out, disconnected, cell phones don't work, and radios are our only communication. So I guess it's a kind of a continuation of that. Like I said, simplex 14646 or 14652 would probably be my first go-tos to try and connect to somebody.
Awesome, thank you, Adam. Those are, from what I see, is the national calling frequencies for VHF, it's 146.520, and for UHF, 446.000. So So I think that's kind of what everyone's determined to be the first things to go to if you can't hit a repeater or something. Thank you for that. Our last mobile, I know we couldn't hear you very well, KE0MAU. Do you want to give it a try?
Hey there, can you guys hear me any better?
You're perfect now. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm driving, putting mountains between me and the antenna. I am fairly new to the ham radio where I'm understanding how it works, but I'm still learning what numbers go where and who actually answers them. So here and a couple other local repeaters that I've had nets on, I would contact. And I repeatedly practice radio setup in simplex with others, my children, my family, so everybody understands how it works. But I'm not sure if we have a cohesive plan right now other than don't drop the radios in the water.
That sure is a good plan. Radios and water don't do well most of the time. Yeah, I think in a future net we're going to try to talk about family communications plans. My wife, she's not really into ham radio, but I'd still like to have a way to communicate with her, so it might be something we can talk on in a future net. Thank you so much for that. Let's go back to the top. Doc in Littleton, W0DOK, do you have anything to say?
Top of the morning to you. I failed to get your call sign and your name, so forgive me for that. I'll write it down in a minute. It's called the 333 plan. In prepping, in my book, and from what I've learned, you should do everything in threes. If you've got one of it, you should have two more. Redundancy. The 333 radio plan is channel 3 every 3 hours for 3 minutes. What I've also heard is 3 minutes after every 3 hours on designated frequencies, and there is a list of designated SHTF frequencies for FRS, GMRS, MERS, CB, UHF, VHF, high frequency, marine. I have them listed on my desk, so it's all pretty much out there. I'll break for a moment. And I'm back. Okay, so the idea is, for instance, that you would, one of the ham VHF frequencies is 146.420. It's a prepper frequency, and so at 12, 3, 6, and 9, or 3 minutes after the hour of 12, 3, 6, and 9, you would go to that frequency and listen for someone making a call. That's my understanding how it works. I haven't yet tried it out, but that's what I would do in my situation. W0DOK, back to net.
Awesome, thank you, Doc. Again, my name is Jacob. It's KE0TCM, Kilo Echo 0, Tango Charlie Mike. I too have heard of that 333. Turn to channel 3 every 3 hours for 3 minutes. And so that's good. You kind of talked about the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Because I didn't know if it would be like 11 o'clock and then wait till 2, and I didn't know what time it started at. So thank you. 1 second. And then if you guys want to write this down, I have kind of the frequencies for channel 3 on CB, FRS, GMRS, and MERS. For CB, channel 3 on there, from what I understand, is 26.985 megahertz. For FRS and GMRS, channel 3 is 462.6125 megahertz. And for MERS, channel 3 is 151.940 megahertz. Let me know if I got any of those wrong. Alright, thanks. Let's do KE0APU in Colorado Springs. Do you have anything? Alright, we'll try to come back to you. W0DMH, Doug in Wheat Ridge. Do you have anything?
Actually, I forgot to mention I was mobile. That's all right. I'm in Arvada now. And no, I don't have a whole lot to add to this. I like Doc's 333 plan. I have to pay attention more to that and check that out. Actually, at the moment, nobody else in my family is licensed, so this really came down to a really bad situation where the feds weren't caring about whether you were licensed or not. They wouldn't be able to use the radio anyway at this point. So, yeah, so you're going to have to come up with an alternate plan. Don't know what that's going to be yet. W0DMH, back to net.
Awesome, thanks, Doug. Yeah, it sounds like we need to all talk about and how to create a good family communications plan. It's something I need to work on too. Let's try Vinny in Denver, WB2KQG. Do you have anything?
This is WB2KQG in Denver. Good morning, Jacob, and good morning to the... Well, I've been a ham since the 1970s, and the technology has advanced tremendously. Back then, people were still using Gonsets on 2-meter AM, which were civil defense radios from the Cold War. But turning to today, I think if I had commercial power, I would scan 14652 and the local repeaters. If I didn't have commercial power, I'd go on the HT and just 52 to conserve electricity. As I live near downtown Denver, I'd also listen to FRS Channel 1 because there's a lot of activity on that locally. I also have a question for the net. Can anyone recommend a good MERS radio? I haven't been able to really locate anything that seems credible. Over.
Thanks, Vinny. Again, his question to everybody, feel free to just hop in, is does anyone know of a pretty good MERS radio? He's looking for a recommendation. Go ahead.
might be a Motorola, but I'm not sure. No photo alerts on Amazon for $200, give or take.
This is the Colorado Connection.
Did you catch any of that, Vinny? I think he's saying some kind of Motorola on Amazon.
This is KQG. Okay, I'll check and look there again. That's very helpful. I had the only base station I saw didn't impress me. Jacob, one other thing. I guess what I've always been taught as far as when to listen is at the top and the bottom of the hour for 5 minutes if you're in a situation where you're in peril. That's all from here. WB2KQG.
Perfect. Thank you, KQG. Yeah, Doc had talked about the 333. I think that would be good to help you preserve power, and if there's not too many people out there, but if you really need something, I don't know if you might not be that patient to wait to the top of that every 3 hours, so you might want to hop in at the top and bottom of every hour, or just as much as you can. Again, if anybody has any good recommendations for MERS radio, maybe you could post a link on it on our Facebook page. We're the Colorado Preparedness Net. Feel free to post a good recommendation for Vinny on there. Let's try. I think Pete. I think you're mobile in Colorado Springs. Sorry. Pete in Colorado Springs, mobile. Sorry I missed you. KE0TBL. Do you have anything? Pete in Colorado Springs, KE0TBL. Are you there? Okay, we'll come back to you. Let's try Aaron, mobile in Aurora, KE0OPK. Alright, let's try KE0APU in Colorado Springs. Alright, let's try Lucas in Leadville, K9ZRG.
I'm the only ham in my family as well, and so as far as family communications, it would not be over radio. But depending on the nature of the emergency, if we still have power, I have all the major frequencies programmed in all my radios, all the Colorado Connection, some UHF, VHF call frequencies, all the FRS and MERS. GMRS frequencies, and I'd probably just set one radio scanning most of those. Depending if there's no power, I might be on battery. I would probably do that for the first 10 minutes of every hour and just see if there's anything out there. Constantly scanning through the frequencies that I've got programmed, and
All right, thank you, ZRG. One question that I have for anybody, the Colorado connection sounds like a really good system of repeaters to try to patch into. Do you know if they're all tied to the grid, or are any of them on solar or on generators? Does anybody know any of that?
Zero LE recheck.
Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of those repeaters go down if power goes out. I know Akron is tied not only to the grid but also to the internet. So if either one goes down, that repeater's down. I don't know about all the rest of them, but I know a lot of the repeater systems go down without power. Back to net.
Thanks for that. It's good to know. But yeah, hopefully things don't get so bad where those are down as well. Let's try Brian in Albert County, K9ATK.
Morning, Jacob, and everybody else on net. And Jacob, thank you for stepping up and taking the net. Doing a great job. Let's see. Well, all my kids are licensed. That was one of the conditions of them getting their driver's license was before they can ever test for their driver's license, they had to get their ham radio license. So most of my kids got licensed pretty young, and this encouraged my wife to test because taking the kids hunting, and she would want to have a contact plan. So we'd have set scheduled times for contact, and we had the rule of 3. You didn't make comms in 3 different attempts at 3 different times, then alert the local EMS, and she'd have the coordinates and general area of where we would be hunting or doing any of our outdoor events. Reset. Now, in the event of a disaster or something of that nature, yeah, we'd resort to the national simplex calling frequencies. We've already gave those frequencies out, so we need to repeat them. But yeah, we have set frequencies that we use other than the national simplex. But another application that we find that works very well, that I use quite frequently when we're deployed to different hurricanes throughout the year, is a cell phone app. It's a Zello, Z-E-L-L-O, and basically turns your smartphone or tablet into a HT. Now, as of last probably 5 to 7 years, Comcast and Verizon has mobile hotspot and cellular vehicles that they deploy to areas affected like this. So when you see that ham radio is the only form of communication in a disaster area, that is so, well, there's no other way to put it. It's BS. We use these Zello apps all the time, and recently at Mexico Beach in Florida, everybody, well, the news was reporting that it was wiped off the map, and there was still cellular service. So there are other avenues out there, but yeah, ham radio is our go-to first, but there are, like I said, other ways to communicate in events like that. Kilo 9, Alpha 10 Kilo.
Thanks for posting that on the PennNet. That's something I need to join that Facebook group. I've been trying to find it, but I haven't been able to look for it. I'll try again later today. And then thank you, Brian, for your advice. I didn't know about that Zello app. I'm going to have to download that and learn more a bit about that. And I really like that idea to have all your kids licensed before they get their driver's license. It's a great idea. I'm going to definitely talk to my wife about that. Daryl in Colorado Springs, N4DRL. Do you have anything to say? Alright, let's try KE0LKT in Boulder.
LKG, thanks for running the net. It's great to be here. I think most of it has been said at this point, rather than beating a dead horse. Friends and I have some frequencies we check and some backup locations that we will meet at. In follow-up to the gent earlier that was asking about MERS radio, Dakota Alert does have a base station for $75, but it is an answering machine form factor rather than that base station form factor that we are used to as ham. Back to that.
Thank you, LKT. Appreciate it. Are there any late check-ins? Let's get some late check-ins.
K9ATK, recheck.
Go ahead, Brian. Thank you, ATK. That's a great idea. We'll have to look into that. Any late check-ins? Go ahead. All right. Are there any other comments or questions that anyone else has? All right. Thank you guys so much. It was a very good discussion today. I certainly learned a lot. We can continue this conversation and ask more questions on our Facebook page, the Colorado Preparedness Net. Our thanks goes out to the Colorado Connection for hosting this morning's net. Please visit their website at colcon.org for more information, and please consider making a donation. The Connection is a tax-exempt nonprofit that is not membership-based, and they rely solely on our contributions. Today we had 13 check-ins, and I would like to thank everyone who participated in today and over the course of the net.